The foundation of our existence has always been based on two core beliefs. The first is that all communities deserve to thrive, and secondly, that revitalization should be community-driven.
It began with a community-based organization in Charlottesville, a housing authority in Harrisonburg, a community organization in Dungannon, Virginia. What was driving us was not just making investments, it was finding a certain type of investment. That spirit of those early partners is what was really instrumental in tailoring our approach today, which is finding both worthy investments but with partners that have a sense of purpose and a strong mission.
It seems that every year the VCDC staff gets even more creative in bringing challenging but meaningful deals to market. In addition to being really responsive to our information needs, they're really nice people, and they're committed to helping to facilitate bringing more affordable housing developments to the communities in which we serve.
VCDC provides the most value in my mind is serving the underserved communities, especially in the rural areas of the Commonwealth. Just over the scope of the last 30 years, the amount of work that's been accomplished by VCDC in regards to adding affordable housing units across the Commonwealth is kind of staggering if you take a step back and realize how significant that accomplishment is and how many lives the organization has touched throughout the last 30 years.
Where do I see VCDC going in the next 30 years? I think that VCDC will continue to help the ones that need the most in our community, and especially in affordable housing and economic development space.
We're only as successful as our partners are, so we find it very important to support our partners in any way we can.
One of the things that I love about VCDC is they're always willing to look and see what's needed with their partners and to try to provide that. They provide their experience and technical assistance at the table. So they can help nonprofits that often are small, that don't have the same capacity to even apply for the tax credit program, but also help them to win, and that's what's critical.
It's very clear that VCDC is the lifeblood to many of the nonprofits in Virginia. For example, look at us, Seniors Unlimited Lifestyle. For 14 years, VCDC has been a strong support. They provided guidance, and they're still, as I mentioned, still working with us today. And I'm happy to say, because of our partnership with VCDC, we were able to see our vision come to fruition. We were able to build a 40-unit affordable senior living facility for our seniors. And if it was not for VCDC support and working with us, we will not be here at Tranquility today. So we do thank VCDC for their many years of support and believing in us.
I've come to rely on the senior leadership at VCDC, not only for their technical expertise that they have provided for our work, but also for advice, honestly. When we're approaching a difficult problem or a difficult challenge, the leadership has really been there to help me think it through and has made all the difference in the world to make that happen. The trust that our organization has built with VCDC over the last couple of decades, and in particular my trust that I've built with them over the last couple of years, has allowed me to take chances and to explore opportunities that we wouldn't have otherwise done. So Monticello Vista Apartments, where we're standing right now, is one of the first projects we partnered with VCDC on, and it really has been an important piece of affordable housing infrastructure in the city of Charlottesville for the last couple of decades. We serve families and households with extremely low incomes who honestly would have nowhere else they could really afford to live in the community.
I signed a lease in like June of '93, and they didn't quite have all the apartments done yet. So my official move-in date, I think, was August of 1993. It's local, downtown is close, everything is close by, you don't have to travel far. And all my friends live here in town, so, it's easy for them to come over and see me, and it is very accessible, and that's a big, big plus. I just thank God it's people out there, that like Piedmont Housing Alliance and you guys, VCDC, care about people like us.
Your organization understands that it's about more than just housing. Housing provides a foundation to the people who we are serving. It provides a foundation for them to springboard to all the other things they want to accomplish in their life. We have a great success rate. Over 97% of our residents don't return to homelessness. We serve about 1,500 people a year and couldn't do it without great partners.
I've been here at the new Clay House since March of last year. And I really like this place. I started off in a homeless shelter, and I decided to want to come to New Clay House because I am a recovering addict. I've been clean 2 years thanks to being here, you know, at New Clay House. At my lowest point, I was homeless. And to be able to have a community or organization to help you to get back on your feet and are willing to help you, whether it's mental health, physical issues, you know, or just needing to feel a part of something, especially after you've been alone for so long. So this building here is the best thing that anybody could do. And my thing is, I always say to my neighbors, you know, use the building for what it's for. And it's to help you get on your feet. This is just a foundation.
Without VCDC, we wouldn't have the supportive housing that we have now. We wouldn't have the syndicator partnerships, the investors in our deals, because there probably wouldn't have been folks who were willing to take a chance on a little nonprofit who said they were going to create a portfolio of supportive housing. So there would be a lot of people still homeless on the streets without partners like VCDC.
Well, I really want to thank all the people that have been a part of our first 30 years and those that are going to be part of our next 30 years.